Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, how are you? My name is With Love Kendra. If you are coming back, welcome back. Let's get a late night message in, okay? I've been picking up on the city of Chicago very heavily. I've also been picking up on the energy of Minnesota. I'm looking at some words that I wrote down earlier for another message that I have for you guys at a later time. And I'm looking at the word challenges and I'm seeing the number 7, okay, in my mind's eye, okay. Something about deception. Someone here could be, you could be triggered because you've been dealing with some type of judgment or some type of abandonment wound, okay? I'm hearing like you've been dealing with this for like years, but I'm literally getting centuries, okay? You could be dealing with some type of abandonment wound or some type of trigger for centuries, okay? Someone here, you're very highly sensitive because I'm also picking up on the word sensories. So, like your senses are just, your energetic impulses are like on 10. Okay, I'm getting like an overload. Okay, you may be feeling like, you know, you can explode at any time. Okay, just because you're very overwhelmed. Okay. I keep hearing centuries for centuries. Okay, so something about your past life is here. We have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I feel like spirit is allowing you to realize like how long you've been carrying things with you. You know what I mean? Like you've been carrying things with you for a really long time. We have Pleiades. Okay, so you could resonate with Pleiadian energy. As a star seed, it does say double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you could be the type of person, whether you realize it or not, that you carry a lot of people on your back. Like you carry a lot of responsibility. You've always been the one to carry a lot of burdens, okay? Because I'm getting like you've been doing this for centuries, okay? And I feel like this has something to do with energies or some type of intricacies that are tied to your purpose. Okay, like you know what your purpose. I've never looked at this card like this. Do you see like that's like a portal? Doesn't it look like in the afterlife when you return back to the light and then you get, you know, brought back into earth, right? You get dropped back into we're not going to use any negative words. You get dropped back to this planet, right? But that's what it's giving. Like, you've been dealing with this. It's giving me, like, plague energy. Like, your feelings are, or you could be feeling very heavy because your calling, your gift, the burdens that you've been carrying with your gift, it's like you've been plagued with it for centuries. You know what I've been picking up for the past couple days? Like the collective group of people that I read for, you guys are prophets. My nostrils just kind of like, my left nostril kind of widened a little bit. Some of you guys are coming into your gifts. Yeah, share your voice. I'm talking to, this is for a group of people, whoever resonates with this, you have a gift. Your voice, you speaking up, that is your gift. We're going to look at how you're going to use this gift or how spirit would like for you to use your gift or your gift of prophecy, or I'm hearing truth, right? So, you know, when you talk about the truth, this is things that spirit has placed on you for you to speak up, for you to share, for you to talk about, okay? For you to hone in on, because I feel like the things that spirit wants you to share, okay? They want to do it because it's going to do something for you. Okay? You guys have really ancient souls. Okay? It's something about your soul being ancient and being tethered together or being tethered to this place. But what I'm also getting with this card is you guys have some type of guilt or shame tied to sharing your voice. Okay? There's also something about you guys hiding your voice or hiding who you are. Being afraid of your voice. I feel like you have this really great aura about you, and you know that you have this really great responsibility, and with a great responsibility and a gift, you know that it doesn't always come with immediate rewards, but you also know that it can be heavy and it can be burdensome, and that is the reason why you may hide or you will delegate. I'm hearing the chores. So, like, again, your gift is very heavy for you. So you will delegate it. Like, you may share the message with somebody else so that they can spread the word. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, well, I'm going to give somebody else the game and then they can go and take it and they can share the word. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, look, Starseed, you're the one who's supposed to be doing it. Okay? You may have been, it's something about you guys aging. Okay? It's something about you growing old, over time. You've gotten older. And it's like there's a void that's in you, or you always knew that there's a void in you. And when I talk about this void, it's like you always knew that there was something more that you should be doing. You should be doing something with your gift. You should be doing something with your voice. You should be doing something with this power, this knowledge. It's innate, right? It's in you. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you've read. It's things that you've learned over time. Again, you guys are ancient souls, right? So this knowledge, this ancient knowledge that you have, it's embedded within your DNA. And now's the time for you to, like, nurture that gift. Share it. Right? Like, I really feel like what Spirit is saying is that the world needs your light. The world needs your truth. The world needs you to operate in your gift. Okay? And not only because there's some type of shame that is surrounding you, that keeps you from sharing your gift for real, or sharing your truth, or spreading the love of God. However you do that, right? There's some shame that's tied to that. Okay? There was something else I was going to say with this. Oh, your light. Something about your light. Something about your light. Something about your light possibly being dimmed. You guys could be feeling really restricted, because I am looking at this card and I'm seeing Saturn there. You see the rings? There's something about you feeling restricted or maybe dismissive. Okay? I know Saturn is in Aries right now, so maybe you have some issues with speaking your truth because, you feel like you should be more callous. You should be more rigid, right? When you think about discipline or what a father energy brings, it says, hey, don't share that or don't do that. You know what I mean? There could be, because I feel like in speaking your truth and being connected in an emotional way to source, to God, right, to the universe, in order to have that type of connection, that comes with some type of vulnerability, that comes with some type of emotion, and there could be some type of blockage there that keeps you from being fully connected and conveying your message, your truth, or, operating in your gift in a way where you don't feel like you have to be so condensed, right? Because I'm getting with this energy right here, with this mothering energy and the ancestors, right? Nurture yourself through the gift, right? I feel like some of you guys could have mother issues, right? You could have some issues around really strict or stringent beliefs, discipline, and then, not feeling fully supported when you operate in your gift. But know that spirit has you in this place and that you are fully supported, right? I wouldn't be surprised if that card didn't come out, okay? It says you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. How can you mother yourself? Yeah. And looking at this card, it says what lights you up, right? I feel like you guys have stories that you could even tell that would be guiding light and points for people to, have like pivotal moments in their life, right? It's something about your voice, something that you can share with others that will help them, through mothering themselves, nurturing themselves, right? Because if we're talking about a mother, we're talking about there's nurturing that needs to happen on a soul level. And supporting yourself through, some of your most difficult moments when you're trying to be disciplined is, I don't have the words for it right now. I don't have the words for it, but I feel like, supporting yourself in a way where you're uncertain of what the journey is, but being able to be connected to yourself in an emotional way where you trust the decisions that you're making. I feel like that will shatter any lie that you've told yourself. Not so much about, what any lies have been told about you, right? But that anything that you've told yourself where you're like, I don't know if I can, make it through this journey. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I don't, how long is the road ahead of me, right? If we take away all of the doubt and the uncertainty and just allow ourselves to fully embrace the moment, that through our insecurities, through our doubts, through our behavior that wasn't always so great, we're still worthy, right? And we're still able to share our truths and I'm here and be an example, because you guys could have children, and this could really, with this being, and I don't know if I said this at the beginning of this, but I feel like this could be a generational thing, because you said for centuries, right? And I say you said, but if I did channel the message that way, right? That if you're saying that you've been dealing with something for centuries, and if your soul knows that you've been dealing with something for centuries, and this is generational. So it's time to come out of that curse now, right? You're ready. And even if you don't know exactly how that's going to look like, again, let's not tell ourselves lies that we're imperfect and that we're not worthy, right? Or that nobody wants to hear us, nobody's going to see us. What we have to say or, what we have to offer isn't good enough, because that's a lie that we would be telling ourselves. That if I only have this aspect of my life together, then people would acknowledge me more. If only, if I had more knowledge about this, then I could talk about that. But if you give yourself grace and allow yourself to grow through the uncertainty and the moments of uncomfortability, and be able to speak your uncomfortable truths, the people that are meant to see you will see you, right? The people who are meant to experience you in the best of ways are going to value your light, right? Okay. So, let's break down this share your voice energy, because I did say that. You guys know I get a little long-winded when I be talking. Okay. Something is going on with the left ear. There's some type of negative frequency or something that's being said. I don't know. We have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. We have train, subway, airport. I feel like people, you guys, like I said, you may have a story to tell about like a lifestyle that you once used to live. Some of you guys could really have been like rock star lifestyle, right? Where, you know what I mean? Where you really celebrated, you had a good time, right? That's what I'm getting with this tavern and this beat and this bench energy. Like, you know what I mean? Some of you guys could have be bartenders, or maybe at one point in time, like, you have those kind of stories where, you know, people always talk to you about certain things, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you have that kind of energy where people just like come and they just sit and they talk to you about things, or people are just seem to be very open and expressive with you. But I feel like people come to you for, maybe they come to you for advice, or maybe you just have this certain type of energy about you where people, it's just giving bar energy to me, right? Where people are very comfortable with opening themselves up and expressing themselves to you. And I feel like it's something here. I want to pull some tarot on it, because I feel like there's something here with this, with the bench. Three of Pentacles reversed. You know, it's giving revolving door. Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Some of you guys are maybe blocking yourself from opportunities for people to express themselves to you and talk to you, because you're not seen or you're not visible, or you know what I mean? Like, there could also be like a certain lifestyle that you used to live, and now it's like you don't live that lifestyle anymore, because maybe the wrong people were just always leaning on your energy, or just always wanted to just drain you, and you're like, man, I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are not the type of people that you want to give advice to. Those are not the type of people that you want to encourage. Okay? Like, it could just be like really draining to you. Five of Swords. Reverse with the Six of Cups and the Justice energy. You guys are really big advocates for, I'm getting like children. Okay? Like, you guys are really big advocates for children. I don't feel like you guys are big advocates for, like, bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, people who are not advocating for themselves. I feel like you definitely can speak up and advocate for children because of your experiences, okay? What's the parking lot with the Mystic Haven? We got the King of Cups reversed and the Emperor reversed. Why do I get this energy that somebody could be watching you or paying attention to your habit, your routine, how much you carry, how much you do, okay? Someone here is really invested in you. I don't know if you shared something with somebody or they watch how you carry yourself or watch what you do, or, you know, people would be really interested. I feel like if you don't already have a space where you can share your stories, you can talk about your experiences, you can just provide people with your wisdom, you would, like, people would benefit. You would benefit from this. People would benefit from this. I don't know why this is such an uncomfortable, like, space to navigate as I'm trying to, like, channel the energy. But I don't know. It's uncomfortable. Like, it's uncomfortable. Share your voice. We have the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Swords. So people would love to hear what you have to say. People would love to hear what you have to say. People like hearing your wisdom. People like seeing your magic, because this is the Mystic Haven card. Okay, yeah, Three of Cups. People fully support what it is that you do, what it is that you have to say. Okay? Or they will if you're not already operating in this space. Okay? You guys are really wise. Okay? I'm hearing elders. So even if you're not, like, mature, you could be very old in spirit. I'm just getting, like, you guys have a lot of, aside from generational curses, you guys have a lot of generational wisdom, ancient wisdom that's been passed down. Bloodline after bloodline after bloodline. Okay? I'm also hearing the word blood curdling. Okay? Like, screaming. My left ear is so hot at the tip. I don't know why. Okay. Nine of Cups, Tower card reversed. Five of Pentacles. I feel like you guys doubt the support that you would get, or that you get from your spiritual team, from like-minded other people, like-minded sources. That you do have a team of people, a group of people who would fully accept you if you stood up and you voiced your opinion. Or for some of you guys, you may even be looking to, like, get therapy if you're like, hey, I'm looking to seek out help, because I'm hearing sought out help. So maybe that's something that you've considered but you never actually done, right? Like, you have that type of support, but I feel like you limit yourself. Like, you'll be like, yay, I believe I can fly. And then you'll be like, nope. Like, you'll be like, yep, I can fly. And then you just flop. Because you feel like you're not going to be accepted or supported in some type of way. But the Four of Wands, you do have support. You do have help. Okay. Let's get some oracle cards out here for you guys. We got let go. Okay, walk away from the situation to resolve it. You're on the right path. Okay. Any mommy issues that you guys may be dealing with, and sorry to say it like that, but if you're, like, having issues with, how do I learn how to love myself better, or maybe there's a situation that you're trying to be in control of as you learn how to parent or navigate parenting, even if it's like parenting yourself, but it's just like, but parenting, like, let that situation go, let it work itself out, let the divine help you work that situation out. Okay, you're on the right path, infinite abundance, you're fully supported. And then we have options. You have so many options available to you at this time. Okay? Express yourself creatively. You are fully supported. You guys could be seeing a lot of animals. I know I've been seeing a lot of cats lately. Okay? I've been seeing hella cats. You have hella options. Okay? Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. We also have energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. You are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. There goes that energy again, right on top of the Nine of Cups, that you guys have infinite abundance, infinite resources, right? That the divine is supporting you in your creative endeavors, you using your gift of voice, sight, whatever you feel called to. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the hype of your subconscious mind trying to talk you out of your abundance. Okay? You guys have a lot to offer. And you're very wise. Don't be ashamed of your past. Things that you didn't know before you knew better, right? Okay. This is where I'm going to end this reading. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. If you would like to book a session with me, the link to do so will be in the description box below. Thank you for allowing me to read with you guys and supporting this space. Love and light. Peace.